What's everyone saying? It's your boy Someone Exposed back again. I'm here today at London Luton Airport, and in today's video we're going to be headed into London using the train, and I'm going to be taking you along with me. I need to get this bus. Let's go.
Alright, boom. You've reached beautiful London Luton Airport. You've had your post-flight Kurgabing and bought your £5 Marks & Spencer's meal deal ready to start your adventures down in London. Luton Airport is one of London's 6 main airports serving the city and is about 28 miles north of central London in Bedfordshire. There are a number of ways you can travel into London, notably by National Express, Green Line coach, video coming soon, and the train, either by Thameslink or East Midlands Railway. We're taking the train today and you're coming with me. I can't lie, part of this video will actually become redundant come late 2022, and I'll show you why later on in the video. Right, let's head into London. When coming from arrivals, look out for the signs to travel, which will point you to the way of the main exit and the travel centre, where the machines are to purchase tickets. As a matter of fact, there are a number of ways to buy a ticket. You can buy them online in advance on a website like Trainline or TrainPal. You can make the most of getting a cheaper advance ticket if available, and that's what I did, right as we landed. Make sure that when you're booking, you give sufficient time between landing and getting on the train. You know, you don't want to be booking a ticket and the next thing you know, oh, my flight is delayed and I've missed my train. And it's the same if you're heading out to the airport from central London. Otherwise, you can buy a ticket at these machines. These machines have a number of languages you can load onto them, and they are very simple to use. On the machine, there are prompts for different destinations. Choose London terminals for St Pancras, Blackfriars, London Bridge, etc. Or wherever your destination might be. If you need, remember, there is staff nearby ready to help. Anytime tickets into London as of April 2022 cost £19.10 for a single and £33.10 for a return, and there's also railcard discounts of a third available as well. So, you've got your ticket now. Time to get the train. However, the railway station isn't located here at the terminal. You have to get a bus to the nearby Luton Airport Parkway, and that is by following the signs leading you to here, where a lovely purple bus awaits to transfer you to the railway station. If your ticket is to or from Luton Airport, you're all good to just show your ticket and hop on. Some people make the unfortunate mistake of only purchasing to or from the Parkway. You'll need to buy a ticket, which costs £2.40 for a single or £3.80 for a return to get onto the transfer bus, which is easy to do using your contactless card, just tap, or buy from a staff member or ticket machine instead. The bus runs around every 20 minutes and makes a 10-minute journey to Luton Airport Parkway quite seamlessly. One thing to note is that the bus gets absolutely rammed from the airport to the train station. I was the last one on and there was not a lot of space to move down. Either way, it is the easiest and safest way to get to the station, even with luggage. I swear, don't you dare get a taxi to the station. Don't you dare, just don't. Now, remember when I said that by late 2022, this section of the video will be made redundant? It's because of this, the Luton Dart. This will replace the transfer bus and make it easier to get to Parkway Station, and will be all automatic. You know, the transfer time will only take 4 minutes. The Dart at the time of recording was still in its testing stage. Bada bing bada boom, we've arrived at Luton Airport Parkway and my train is on the no, it's not. But hey look, it's the Vyanich, the YouTuber. Hey, big throwback. If you know, you know. Anyways, the station is fully accessible with a very complicated set of lifts, escalators and stairs that get you to the London bound platforms. Remember, I mentioned the 2 train companies who run trains from Luton Airport down to London, Thameslink and EMR. Both are solid choices, but make sure you know what train you need, because they do vary in frequency and in journey time. All trains run into St Pancras International, the home of Eurostar, which is right next to King's Cross Station, so don't worry about getting too lost when you get into London. You'll be fine, you'll be fine. To get down into London faster, the EMR train is your best bet. It's only one stop to the terminus at St Pancras International and takes around 23 minutes to get down. These trains only come every half an hour though, so your timing has to be on point if you want to avoid waiting. This is a service I'm actually taking down today. On the other hand, if you're trying to get down to other destinations in and around London easier, for example going to London Bridge, South London, Gatwick Airport, etc., the Thameslink is your best bet. These are more frequent, but they do stop at intermediate stations depending on the service you get. All trains during normal service stop at St Pancras International, Farringdon for the Elizabeth line, and Blackfriars for the City of London and the South Bank. It does take a bit longer though, from about 35 to 50 minutes into St Pancras International, depending on the train. And if you know about Thameslink, you know they definitely are the most comfortable trains out there. Here comes our train. These trains used to run on Great Anglia services out from London Liverpool Street to Essex. EMR recently acquired them for their London to Corby services back in 2021 and they haven't been internally refurbished yet. So if you're lucky, I wasn't, head right to the front or to the rear of the train and you can sit in the old first class seats for no additional price. As we leave Luton Airport Parkway, I sit back, chill and enjoy the views.
Our next station is London St Pancras. If you see anything suspicious,
"23 minutes later and we're at St Pancras International at the rear of the station. From here you're able to make the most of a whole wide range of onward connections. In St Pancras itself you have access to Eurostar trains which head to Paris, Brussels and Amsterdam, Southeastern High Speed to Stratford International and into Kent, and Thameslink services which head across London into South London, Surrey and Kent as well. If they aren't what you're looking for, you've got King's Cross Station across the road and access to the tube right here within the station, with a travel shop there too, where you can purchase an Oyster card, ask for travel information and a whole load more. Don't forget your buses and taxis, etc. And also don't forget, when you're in London, the City Mapper app will be your best friend and will make it so easy to get around the city. So you've reached London then, hopefully, after watching this video. If you're not lost, I've done my job. I think I've done quite well. Enjoy the most of your time in London. And yeah, I did. I went to Burger King.
So we made it to St Pancras International. Just behind me there is the lovely meeting point statue, big bronze thing. If you like the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe as well, drop a comment of what you want to see in the future. It's been your boy Someone Explores. I need some food. I'll catch you in a bit.